I'm just improving, continue to gel. Like I said, we have a lot of new guys, so being here is a big part of that. I'm sure we'll have a nice hangout after the conditioning test and just maybe go out to dinner or something and relax before we really get started tomorrow.
And I know what the goal is always, the stated goal is always the Super Bowl, but is it time to win a playoff game?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you can't win a Super Bowl if you don't start with a playoff game. And we're always trying to take it one game at a time, but certainly we're trying to, we know the end goal is to win a Super Bowl, and in order to do that, you have to start with winning a playoff game.
It's been a long time, too.
Yeah, it's been too long. I haven't done it here yet, so that's important to me.
Does that make this camp a little bit more important? I mean, so many new guys getting to know each other.
Every year, so many new guys, and one isn't more important than the next, but I'm just excited to be back here, excited to be in front of Steelers Nation, and have a great camp.
Does the turnout you to see Alex get taken care of?
It's huge. It's awesome. I can't wait for him to treat us to a couple of meals.
That was another big investment that you guys made to your defense. You know, considering what you guys are spending there, what kind of expectations do you have for yourselves?
To be the best we can possibly be, and that starts with today, just everybody being here. But defense is so huge on building continuity and understanding where everybody is, and not only just your job, but everybody else. And that's why it's so important to have these team meetings and to be able to gel off the field too, so that we're in the stadium with 80,000 people screaming. We can just communicate through hand signals and eye contact.
There's a lot of teams around the NFL that are spending big on offense. You guys are taking the opposite approach with spending big on defense. Is that the key to having success in the league, kind of zigging while everyone else is zagging?
They've always said defense wins championships, so I hope that's right.
Does the turnout you guys had in OTAs give you a little bit of a head start on this process?
It's too early to tell. We'll see.
TJ, is this defense good enough to carry this team, to carry it to the postseason?
I don't know. I don't know if anyone would be carrying anybody. We want to always talk about blank complementary football, offense, defense, special teams, and like I said, it's way too early to know what type of team we have right now, but I'm excited with the direction from OTAs to now.
TJ, to that point, Kenny and Mika both spoke about the importance of the other side of the ball challenging each other, particularly with a lot of the things the offense is trying to do to grow and develop with Kenny in year two. How much of that onus is on you guys to test them before the season starts here in camp?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, we're helping each other constantly, and in training camp we feel like we have an offense who has a lot of weapons, and obviously we feel the same about our defense. So it shouldn't be lopsided victories all throughout camp, and that's what makes this game so great, is we're always continuously competing.
How would you say your and Alex's relationship has grown over the years, and how much you guys play off each other?
Big, and I mean, that's talking about the stuff where it's just eye contact, where we're picking up on things out on the field, where I can just tell him little cues, or he can look at me and I know exactly what he's thinking. If he's going to go inside, so I have to cover him around the edge on the backside. Just the whole front. We continue to grow. I think Dunbar has done such a good job, and Denzel Martin, just getting us all on the same page, and that's why it's so important for the pass rush. We're all in the same room, and it's been beneficial to us.
A lot of times in practices, like when the first team goes off, we'll see you two kind of just doing hand drills together, working together on technique. How much do you guys start to share that with Nick and new guys that are on the team working with you guys?
Yeah, anybody who wants to learn and grow, we're always accepting of them. I'm never going to force our stuff on them, because I'm not one to claim that what we do is the best to do, but just trying to stay busy and warm up and activate the hands when everybody else is doing a special teams drill has been beneficial to us.
TJ, you talked about having that nonverbal communication with Alex, but in between you two, you're going to have two guys that haven't been around. Sort of, what's the process of kind of getting with them and figuring out, helping them learn how to do what they got to do so you can do what you got to do?
I mean, that's why we're here. We play cards, we do everything off the field so that you build that relationship, and then when it's on the field, you understand that at the end of the day we're all professionals and we all know what we're doing, and I know that they're new to the system, but those guys inside are going to know the defense. I'm sure they do already by now being here, but there's going to be mistakes. It's all about not pointing the finger, just understanding how we can collectively get better as a unit and grow together.
The second half of the season, the defense was very dominant. Were there things that you felt like, other than health, that you did differently or better in that second half that you'd like to carry over to this season?
I don't know. I think health is a huge part of it, obviously, but just being able to stop the run, being able to make teams one-dimensional is always huge as a defense.
Thanks, Ted.
Thanks, guys.